How's it going? Here's my vlog for December 5th, 2023, and it's Tuesday, 10:08 p.m. I was thinking that I'd be done. Let me show you what I'm trying. Oh, good, I didn't hit the stop button. So, I did all that, and now I'm trying to do that. But that's, bigger than that. So, for some reason, because it took me weeks to do that, I could do this in a day, so that doesn't really make sense. So, I'm trying to do all of this. And then when I'm done with that, then that's when I'll do that. So, I don't know how much longer, but whatever, I'm moving forward. It's alright, it's cool. A few more days. Basically, I was working last night until I passed out, and then I woke up. Yeah, kind of at 2:30. So kind of at that schedule. And I went in the store and got an energy drink. It's 10:09. I made a coffee. That would be the only thing I would get, because I have food here. I kind of like to do it for the exercise, but... So yesterday I read... I'm doing a book a day. Except I did one extra book, because I did a 21-minute long recordings of past presidents from a long time ago. But then yesterday in a day I did Francois Guizot, Volume 5, Popular History of France, and it was going from 15 to 1600s, and 1600s is kind of I guess that's when most of it's actually when most of the wars, religious wars, but that's when most of the intellectuals lived. Famous intellectuals, from France, but also England, with Newton. And so it's an important period, but I'm not all that good at it, and it was difficult to pay attention to, because there's just so many different groups of people and battles and wars and places, and so... But I listened to it and got through it, and then I got started on the next book. What I did was I switched on where you see the books are listed by how big they are. So I scrolled to the bottom, because you couldn't hit the button so that the big ones are at the top. I had to scroll all the way down. It took a while, because there's 474 titles still on there. And I have the iPhone 10, which is I don't know how many years old, but it's not good enough to read the big book. So I was just starting at the biggest book and going down, and the 9th biggest book was the one that it was finally able to read. So I'm reading that one now. That's, what was it, 55 hours? And it's Thomas Aquinas, Summa Theologica. And he's basically the Montesquieu of the Dark Ages. So Montesquieu, he collected all the philosophers before him believed, so you can make links to it. Well, Thomas Aquinas does that with all the writers before him, what he agrees with and disagrees with, and what they all say. So I could do links up on that. And this book is really big. I actually have it started on my website. I'm going to put it on my website. But I started that, and I'm an hour or so. And he's saying who believes what. It's pretty good. It's really good. But the 8 books that wasn't able to read before that, the biggest book that you can get on Audible, at least that I got, is I think 189 hours. It's 1,800 pages. Edward Gibbon, Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire. It's on my website, and I listened to it. That'd be cool to hear it on Audible, but I actually listened to the thing in entirety on my computer just a couple weeks ago. But And then second biggest, 171 hours, is Negro Tales, stories of slaves, slave narratives. That's what it's called. And then third biggest was, I think it was Livy, History of the City. They don't have plenty. Unless he's a bummer, but whatever. That's really big. That's on my website, and Livy, but so I couldn't play Livy, but and I bought all these books, so I guess I'll just have to play them when I have the phone to do it. But oh, wait, do it on my computer. Oh yeah, man. It's 10:13. Should I go in and get candy? Just for the exercise, candy and an energy drink. I think I should, dude, because I only went to the store once. It's good to go to the store twice, just for the exercise. And it's fun to suck on my candy. Maybe I'll get a different kind of candy. Get a new candy every day. That's what I do. New candy every day. But then, so that's like the first three, and then four would be, I could look right here. I'm such a weetah. Audible.com. Just a sec, okay? In the meantime, I'll talk, I guess. So the one that I'm doing now, I have a credit available. I could get one. Library. Let's click on library. So the book that I'm listening to now is called, oh yeah, I already said. And then if I want to, take a break from the book, I can go to the other end of it, and I can just listen to a bunch of the shorter ones. Oh, and another book. I did 2 other books before. In between, I did an explanation of the United States democracy, and I didn't know it. It's the smallest democracy in the world. It's the oldest and smallest. And then I did the explanation of the Magna Carta, which is interesting. And then I got going on the book. So here's my library, and you can do all titles. You can do unfinished and finished. So I'll just do unfinished. You can do it by date added. Length, you can do it by length. Unfinished length. Audacity of hope. I have a Barack Obama, Audacity of Hope. I don't recall ever getting that. Oh, all. Oh, that's like everything that everybody has. That was not mine. I have to switch it just a sec. Length. These are audio books, unfinished. Huh. I did not know I have Barack Obama. Oh, it's only 4 minutes. Oh, it's an excerpt. Somehow it got on my computer. Anyways, so the shortest book is Daphne and Apollo. And it doesn't say any. Oh, it's 8 minutes. Second shortest is Free Interviews, Susan Bright Speaks, Lizzie and Lauren. I don't even remember downloading that. Xi Jinping breaks taboo and enters the Forbidden City. So anyways, let's go to the end, right? I have 34 pages. And yeah, so the biggest is Decline and Fall. Here, I'll even show you. Let's make this darker so you can see. Decline and Fall, biggest. Slave Narrative, second biggest. Decline and Fall is 126 hours. And almost as big, 115 hours, Slave Narrative. Oh wow, almost as big, 113 hours. Mythology, oh that's cool. Ancient Myth, 113 hours? So I can listen to all these on my computer. I think so, because my phone won't do it. And then there's Karl Marx Capital, which I have actually listened to before on Letterboxd. History of Rome, Livy, which I've listened to, 89 hours. Parallel Lives, Greek and Romans, 83 hours. The Bible, Marlborough, His Life and Times. By switching it, it took me to the first page. So, Holy Bible, Summa Theologica. So this is 66 hours. That's the biggest book my phone will play. But if I go over here to this sucker, which I'd love to hear on here, Mythology, let's see if it plays it. Oh, noise. Look, it's playing. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's noise. So now I can listen to that because I keep forgetting that I can play these on my computer. I keep thinking I only play it on my phone. It plays on my computer. So, you know what doesn't play is on your computer or your phone or anywhere other than a Kindle is Kindle books, which drives me crazy because I have such a big Kindle library, but whatever. And Kindles are big, you know what I mean? It's like at least make a small Kindle if that's the only thing that reads. Anyway, so I'm doing Summa Theologica. And then I guess this will be the next one. I don't want to mix too many big ones together, but I could fill it up with a little itty bitties. So, anyways, I'm like super broke, but I still couldn't control myself, and I blew $270 on Matchbox cars because I have these that are empty, and I bought them because you see them. I have 4 of the cases. Each one holds 56 cars, so I have cases that hold 56 times 4, which is 224 cars. Right on the back end of my shower. So when you're showering, you can see them, or if you're taking a bath. So that's cool. And you stack them up, and so even on the top, you can still kind of see the car. And if I have, and I might get more for like the like put down on other places. And I have these really cheap ones that I bought, like a pack of 100. And I was thinking about gluing them to my flower pots to have kind of like a 3-dimensional art thing. This is whenever I get around to organizing my apartment. When I have the next, I'm buying all the things slowly. And then when I have the time, like when I need exercise, that's how I do my exercise. And it'll be like a month or 2 of just working and renovating and like leveling it up and making it like an art project. And the eventual goal is to have just a shitload of animals, like a ridiculous number of animals, and as well as plants. That's just plants everywhere. Plants and animals everywhere, like totally unreasonable. But by then I'll be like balanced and this is my pizza. And be able to like maintain it all as long as I'm not smoking weed all the time working on my website. Like I could be an athlete and maintain that stuff, I think. Anyways, that's my pizza. I'm gonna go have some dinner. Talk to